Hello, this is Joe Murphy, and today is August 8th. Connections asked me to talk to their customers about some new happenings with Lenovo Data Center, and particularly around some information around hyperconverged computing. So I'm going to spend a couple minutes with you, and I appreciate you spending some time with me. My contact information is here. Always feel free to reach out to me if you've got questions about this. So Lenovo has launched two brand new brands, Think System and Think Agile. We announced this back on June 20th, and this is the culmination of a lot of work that we've done since we purchased the System X business from IBM back in 2014. This is the finalization of that integration into Lenovo so that we now have one brand for all of our servers and storage and network, and that is Think System. Think Agile is the brand that we're going to use for all of our software-defined infrastructure, including our Nutanix solutions. A great place for you to hear about our offerings in great detail so that you can see it, you can touch them, you can talk with our developers, you can see our test labs, is to go to our Executive Briefing Center in Morrisville, North Carolina. On this chart, there are a couple links here that give you some videos that you can go and look at and just feel like you're actually there, kind of a virtual tour. This is a great facility. I would really encourage you guys to come. Reach out to your Lenovo rep or reach out to your Connection rep, and they'll help you get scheduled. We do offer monthly briefings, and you can see the schedule on this slide here. About once a month, towards the end of the month, we offer a multi-customer briefing so that you'd be with a bunch of other folks who you hadn't met before, hearing about Lenovo's data center offerings. Of course, if you would like to have some one-on-one time, we can absolutely schedule that. If you've got a large group that you'd like to bring in, we can do that as well. Lenovo is very strong in the data center. We've got over 6,000 employees globally working on this, and we've been in this business over 25 years. A lot of that 25 years was when we were at IBM making System X and the great x86 servers that we made there. I think two real key numbers jump out at me. One is that we have sold over 20 million servers, and that number continues to go up. The other one is that we have over 18 million network ports installed in the Fortune 500. I think we've done that on the sly. I'm not sure that everyone is aware how strong we are in the networking and how good our networking portfolio is, but those are two numbers that I always want to talk about. If we focus on what we announced back on June 20th, we had 33 brand new offerings, and this is a very large announcement. This includes 14 new servers that are using the brand new Intel Xeon Scalable processor that was announced on July 11th. So our servers are shipping as of today, August 8th, and we will continue to flush out the line. Full portfolio here. We'll spend a little bit more time on that in a minute. We also have new storage offerings. We have new network switching. We now have 10-base-T network switching. And we have rebranded our Nutanix models, and we've got some new integration systems that I'm going to tell you about. On the server side, these 14 new servers span the gamut of rack and tower, blade, mission critical, and dense optimized. So rack and tower is exactly what you would expect it to be. 1U and 2U servers with 1 socket and 2 socket. And we support the whole family of the Xeon Scalable processor. There are 4 shelves that Intel talks about: bronze, silver, gold, and platinum. We support all of those. In the blades, we now have a 2-socket and a 4-socket Xeon Scalable processor-based blades, and these go exactly into the same blade chassis you're using today that we call Flex. And this is now the 5th generation of Intel processor that we've been able to put into that chassis without any changes to what you've got in there now. In our mission critical, this is where we've got 4-socket and 8-socket capability, and we're extraordinarily proud that we've been able to shrink our 4-socket into a 2U offering, and our 8-socket is now only 4U. In the dense optimized, this is where we're using for our hyperconverged, where we're using for HPC. This is a 2U high node server that's got 4 independent nodes on it, each running their own operating systems. On the storage side, we've entered into the all-flash array with the Lenovo DS4200 and the DS6200. These are 2U building blocks that can expand into a total of 4 shelves with a lot of expandability and a lot of throughput at a phenomenal cost. As you can see here, we've got over 235,000 IOPS compared to Pure, and our list price is very aggressive at about $42,000 for 5 terabytes and $72,000 for 10 terabytes. And again, those are list prices. I want to spend a little bit of time talking about hyperconverged. We partner very strongly with Nutanix. We OEM the Nutanix software. We install it on our servers, and then we ship out a completed appliance to the end user. And this brings a lot of benefits. It combines enterprise computing with cloud-like attributes. So those cloud-like attributes that you want are predictable scalability, a very low TCO, and very agile, very quick to be able to grow and change. And then we bring that great enterprise data center experience that Lenovo has. We were a number one in the industry in reliability and customer satisfaction. We bring those together to get this web scale infrastructure so you've got all the benefits of public cloud plus all the benefits of having true enterprise computing. One of the questions I frequently get asked about our Nutanix appliances is, what applications are they good for? And this is a great picture that shows that they are good for big data, they are good for large databases such as SAP and Oracle, they're good for VDI, and they're also good for disaster recovery. And then we've also got small one-use servers that are very good for our branch office implementation. So just about any application will work very well with this hyper-converged approach. Our servers are called the Think Agile HX series. We believe this gives you very good TCO savings, whether you're comparing against competition or a traditional vSAN or a traditional storage environment. Very good in many different applications, as we discussed. Another addition to our Think Agile family is Think Agile SX from Microsoft Azure Stack. This is a continuation of Microsoft's public cloud onto the premise of our customers. So you can have true hybrid computing. This is hardware that you install on your site, you connect it to the Azure cloud, and you're able to move workloads between the Azure Stack and the Azure cloud. A very, very flexible way of doing computing, and one of the first implementations of true hybrid cloud. Lenovo's got a very strong story in the data center with lots of benchmarking success, very good customer satisfaction. Two numbers I want to point out to you on the right-hand side and why they're important to you. Our benchmarks are very important to us. We invest a lot of our effort and our research to making sure that we've got a product that performs very, very well. We think that a measure of that ability to perform well is on these industry standard benchmarks. And we've got over 57 world records right now on our x86 servers, and 45 of those benchmarks are because of our refresh of our servers, of our new Think System servers. The other is our supply chain. Gartner has rated us number 24 out of 300 companies with over $12 billion in revenue in terms of the quality of their supply chain. This isn't comparing us just to other IT companies. This is comparing us to all of the consumer products and online shopping sites that you're familiar with, whether it be Amazon or McDonald's or Walmart. This is a true testament that we have world-class supply chain, and the benefit to you is that we're able to get the product to you when you need it and able to keep costs very low. The icing on all of this is our services. Whether you're using our assessments or our proof of technologies, or whether you're doing what most customers do, and that is having us do your break fix and your how-to in managing your hard drives, we've got all of the life cycle of services covered. But one that I don't think people are very familiar with is managed services. Your equipment can sit on your site or at your colo or wherever you would like it, and we would be happy to manage it for you from a remote perspective. So we're happy to work with you on any of these kinds of services. And if you've got something that's on the list, we'd be happy to entertain that too. We're very focused on providing the services that you need in your data center. I've gone through a lot of information here. I wanted to give you sites that you could go to get a little bit more information. For basic information about our data center offerings, lenovo.com/datacenter. On lenovopress.com, we've got product guides. Every book is about one of the products I've talked about. Each book is roughly 20 to 50 pages long, depending upon the complexity of the product. If you're looking for deep information, I'd recommend the product guides. If you're looking to see what do these products look like, go look at our 3D tours at lenovofiles.com/3dtours. This site will show you where it allows you to turn our servers and look and open them. A really good site to look at. I want to thank you for the time that you spent listening to me today. I hope this has been helpful. If you've got further questions, please reach out to your Connection reps. They will reach out to me. Hope you have a good day. Bye-bye.